Hey guys, good morning. We are looking now at February 24th. This is going to be key because I haven't gone through a lot of abbreviations yet this year. Looking at pages 186 and 187. Man, guys, that has a whole rundown of all kinds of different abbreviations right in front of your face there on those charts. That is going to be key and clutch for you guys to follow there. But take a look right here. Simply put, abbreviation is a short way to write a word, but you can't just do any abbreviation any way you want. There's very specific abbreviations and very specific ways you got to do it. Notice here that this fits right in with our capitalization unit because in most, and notice I said most abbreviations, you need to still capitalize it because most abbreviations do one of two things, are either with different specific things like a street name or an avenue name or a highway name. Those are proper nouns that need to be capitalized. Or titles of people like Dr. Smith, months of year, days of year. The only time really when abbreviations are not capitalized is different things with measurements like pounds and ounces and quarts and different things like time like hours, minutes, weeks. Those are still considered common nouns. So, again, if you want to abbreviate a word like January, you can't just do it any way. The very specific way is a capital J-A-N, and then you put a period there because it specifically has to be done that way, and that way you know, hey, this is an abbreviation. That's kind of the clue there that this is an abbreviation. Obviously, some words don't need to be abbreviated, like May, and I know some words like June and July only have four letters, and you can still abbreviate them. But usually most people just write out June and July, but you still can abbreviate them, huh? One thing to watch out for is especially days of the week, like Tuesday and Thursday. It's important to follow the specific way to abbreviate it because if you just put T period and for Tuesday and Thursday, you don't know which day you're talking about. That's why you got to do it the specific way. TUE period for Tuesday and THURS period for Thursday. Here's another chart that kind of specifically talks about the days of the week in addition to the months of the year. Very specific way to do it. Again, most you can tell they take the certain words out of the common word, like Mr. is MR period and Boulevard is BLVD period. You can tell exactly how they got those letters there from the different words. Now, I want to talk about other abbreviations like New York. Now, we're not going to be on their assignment like New York. However, for state names, they don't have periods. Okay? It's just NY. It just doesn't do it for periods because we know we're abbreviating all the 50 states if you write a letter or address it. Another uncommon one, it's common because it's in all the cars, but it's different is what I mean because it doesn't have a period, is MPH, which stands for miles per hour. Part of the reason for that, as you can tell, that takes three different words and kind of makes it clear. Generally, when you do that, you don't put periods. You think of like texting lingo, LOL, laugh out loud. There's no period there because you take a bunch of words and abbreviating it. The main thing we're focusing on are things like this. When we have one word and we abbreviate it, and a lot of the common ones are with titles like Mr., Dr., Mrs., and street names, Boulevard, Street, Avenue, and days of the year and months. So these are the three we're focusing on today: days, months, titles. I strongly suggest you look at pages 186 and 187 because it's really going to help you out. And here is the thing. You need to write each name and abbreviation correctly. A lot of lowercase, bad abbreviations like capital letter beginnings. Also, you can see here, there's no periods. You got to write them correctly. So here, Miss Clara Rio, all capitalized, and Miss is only 4 letters. It's not abbreviated, so you just write out Miss. But Mr. Franco Ruiz you do need to capitalize it, and you do need to put MR period for Mr., just like we have here. Then capitalize F for Franco, capitalize R for Ruiz. That's what you're doing here, working with names. And then down here you have days of the week and months of the year. Look at page 186 and 187. Write the abbreviation correctly. Capital D, EC, period. Hey guys, Lord's blessings to you. As you praise your Savior, we're going to continue with this tomorrow, but here's your assignment for today.